We are taking you inside the Tulsa Police Department's new Amber Alert office. It's an expanded space that proved just last week to be more efficient than what investigators had before.
And as you mentioned, being utilized right now. That space was put to the test last Wednesday when a teenager was abducted by a former boyfriend at her school bus stop.
By everyone's account, it was a violent abduction.
Last Wednesday, police say 20-year-old Tony George took 16-year-old Desi Hunt as she waited for her school bus. George was arrested and booked into jail on complaints of kidnapping and domestic assault and battery.
Her fellow supposed friends, her fellow schoolmates, every single one of them have cellular phones. Not a single one of them called 911.
And back here at the new and improved Amber Alert Center. This is where vital tips eventually came in that helped bring Desi safely home. It was in this room, no larger than the size of a living room, where dispatch used to work all tips with investigators buzzing around.
Everything was jammed into one room. When you would have an incident at Amber Alert, we would have 10 officers in one small room.
But now dispatchers will have their own space to work this phone bank, with investigators just outside the room in this new command center alongside the incident management team.
Whenever we have an Amber Alert, it's all hands on deck.
Also new, a space for intel officers to plug in and work side by side with the team during an abduction. And things, well, they can quickly get hectic. But Sergeant Adams says last week it all proved to run much better. But in the end, it is your tips, they say, that matter most.
The more eyes, the more ears we have out there, the sooner we can locate that child.
And I do want to give you an update on Tony George, the young man still locked up in the Tulsa County Jail tonight on a $30,000 bond, awaiting formal charges.